We have a lot of very important information that we want to share in a very short time. So we will go straight into what we want to discuss, Kington Mineral. And after we're finished, later today, maybe this evening, if you have any questions, please, you can approach me, you can approach any of our leaders, because this product is very, very special and very, very important. So before we go to the slides, I just would like to remind all of you how unbelievably special, incredible is our human body. Unbelievable. Our body is designed so that it protects us from illness through our immune system. If you get sick, if you catch a cold or you get the flu, your body can fix itself. The body will repair itself. If you cut your finger while you're cooking, it will repair itself. The body is miraculous, and our body is designed where we can live 80 years or maybe longer if we take care of our body. But remember, our body needs the right ingredients: air, water, and nutrition. We need those ingredients, and we need the right balance. Otherwise, the body is not in balance. Kington Mineral is a unique product that has been used continuously for more than 110 years. Very, very few products can talk about like this. Kington Mineral contains 83 unique minerals and elements that are so important to the balance that our body needs. Yin yang, we need balance. Nature wants balance. Our bodies need balance. Kington Mineral is about balance and supplying the right ingredients. Something that you might not know is the human body cannot produce minerals. And minerals are absolutely necessary for every function that takes place in the body. You must have enough minerals, the right kind of minerals, and the right balance of minerals. So this is why Kington Mineral is so special. Used to be, in the days of our parents, our grandparents, and beyond, when you ate fruits and vegetables, you were able to get the right minerals, the right kind, the right amount, and the right balance. But today, things are different. The soil all around the world, Taiwan, Malaysia, US, doesn't matter. The soil today is losing its minerals, so our food and our vegetables and our fruits don't have enough. In fact, in the United States, where my data is coming from, up to 86% of the minerals are gone out of the soil compared to only 100 years ago. So it has become a very serious problem, and it affects the health of every single person because we all must have minerals. If we look at something so simple as an apple, oh, my Mandarin is bad. Pingguo?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah? Okay. Wow.
Well,
I should have practiced a little bit. Okay. If you ate one apple just 100 years ago, You got a certain amount of minerals and elements. Today, you must eat 30 apples to get the same benefit as one apple. So it shows you the tremendous decrease in the mineral content of our fruits and our vegetables. The minerals are gone. So not only is it that there's not enough minerals in today's fruit and vegetables, but think of the other factors that cause humans not to have enough minerals. For example, our children. My wife and I have 2 boys. Do you think they like minerals? I'm sorry, vegetables? No way. My boys just don't like vegetables. And vegetables and fruit is where we get the minerals. We look at today's modern fast food diets. Mickey D and Wendy's and Kentucky Fried Chicken, so many places to go quickly and eat. But the mineral content, the balance is completely wrong. Diseases that we have can prevent the body from absorbing the minerals, even if it's in the food. Stress. All of us have so much stress. Stress causes the body to need more minerals. So there's so many different factors that cause the human body to be out of balance when we talk about minerals. Why are minerals so important? Let me re-emphasize one more time. Without the right amount of minerals, without minerals in our body, we would die. Literally, we would die. So all of us have some minerals, but is the balance enough? Is the amount enough? Engines run on spark plugs. Your car has spark plugs. Motorbikes have spark plugs. They fire and burn the fuel. Makes the automobile work, makes the motorbike work. Minerals are spark plugs for the body. So you must have the right minerals so your body can run efficiently. If you don't take care, then you feel tired, you feel lazy, you don't feel good. So many things can go wrong if we don't have enough, the right kind, and the right balance. So let's just take a moment and look at some of the issues that are associated with mineral deficiency. You can have, as I mentioned earlier, chronic tiredness. People, especially in the West, they look older than they really are. When we look at things like autoimmune diseases, when we look at muscle issues, when we look at heart issues, blood pressure issues, so many problems can be directly connected to not enough of the right kind of minerals. The list is very, very, very long, much longer than our slide. So I would ask that you look at this next slide. So if you can, wherever you're sitting, have a look at this slide. It's a pyramid. Looks like this microphone.
Yep.
At the bottom, or the base, we have Kington Mineral. Or let's just talk about minerals. We won't go into the deep science right now, but if you move up in this pyramid to the point, you find that minerals affect every single function in the body. Every single one. And that's why we say that minerals are critically important for good health. All of us are alive. That means we all have some minerals. But some of us are healthier, stronger, happier even than others because of the mineral balance and content in our body. Don't dismiss for 1 second the importance of minerals. So critical, but almost no one ever talks about how important they are. So I hope that you understand or can appreciate a little bit about how important minerals are. And we are going to take the last few minutes of the time that I have, and I want to talk very specifically about Kington Mineral. Because as I said in the beginning, it's a very unique, very special product that has been used for more than 100 years. And once we explain a little bit why it's so special, I think you will talk about this to your friends, your family. You will share this information because it is incredibly important. When you consider that this product was discovered or popularized, as I said, more than 100 years ago, by the gentleman that you see on the screen, his name was René Quinton. When he died, no slide for this, Anthony, sorry, make a note. When René Quinton died in Paris, more than 1 million people lined the highway for his funeral. That's how popular and how well known he was. And he discovered that this unique product that we now call Kington Mineral was so special that he helped save the lives of tens of thousands of people. That's why more than 1 million people lined the highway. So it's important to understand the knowledge, the information, the research that has gone into Kington Mineral is like no other product ever before. So where did René Quinton, how did he find this unbelievable source of life? He found it in the ocean. He found it in the sea. And he found that if he took from a very special place what we call a plankton bloom with a vortex or a twirling motion, René Quinton found that more than 83 different minerals and elements were available for the body to use. This is what makes Kington Mineral so special, is the minerals are bioavailable. There are more than 83 different kinds, and they are in perfect balance. This next slide, I really love this slide. So if you look closely, you can see in the center, you can see the island of Taiwan. But that's not where it is. That's just the scale or the size. And if you look to the right and above, you will see plankton blooms. So you can see that these are bigger than the entire country of Taiwan. And this is where we harvest the Kington Mineral, is in these plankton blooms, because this is where all of those 83 minerals and elements become bioavailable. And this is where all of the minerals that used to be in the soil, they wash out to the ocean, to the sea. And this is what creates the plankton bloom, and this is what creates the bioavailable minerals in Kington Mineral. Let me remind you, this is not just seawater. It's not. Because some people have this idea. This plankton bloom is what creates the bioavailability or the form that the human body can readily use. If you go out to the field, you can pick up a handful of dirt and it has minerals. But you can't eat that dirt and use the minerals because they are not bioavailable. They are inorganic. The minerals, the elements in Kington are organic, bioavailable. Your body can use them almost instantly. So make sure you understand that this is something very special and very unique, and the harvesting process is critically important to the quality of the mineral availability. Some of you like science, I hope. We're going to show you one quick slide so that if you love science, you can do a little more research. Anthony, if you can switch the slide, please.
All right.
Okay. Scientists say that humans need at least 70 different minerals for a healthy body. And this is what we call the periodic table, or the chart of elements. I want to remind just briefly one more time. Kington Mineral has more than 83 of the essential minerals and elements that human bodies must have. So more than the 70 that science says, Kington Mineral has almost the entire periodic table because of its unique harvest location and because of all the nutrients that are now in the sea. One more quick slide for you to look at. You will see that most minerals are in what we call a large colloidal form. So if you look at the screen, you can see this one piece of mineral. Let's call it a piece. It's very, very small, but here's what's so special about Kington Mineral. The bioavailability comes about because the plankton bloom breaks one mineral into 50,000 microscopic tiny little pieces so that your body is able to absorb instantly. And I mean instantly. When you take Kington Mineral, if you hold some underneath your tongue, it literally will go into the bloodstream under your tongue and reach through into your body. So some is absorbed under the tongue, some is absorbed when you swallow the Kington Mineral. But it's important to understand, it's the plankton bloom. It is this unique vortex of nutrients that gives the special property, the special uniqueness, and that's why Kington Mineral has been used for more than 100 years all around the world. This next slide will just take a few seconds to discuss, because this is a little bit more scientific, but as simple as we can say, if your cells are very, very, very healthy, they will pull minerals inside the cell as they need. But most of us don't have the best possible health. Because of the concentration of the minerals in Kington Mineral, it actually pushes the necessary minerals and elements into the cell. So our body doesn't have to work to extract those minerals. This is part of the uniqueness and part of what makes it so effective and so special. As we come near to the end of our time, let me explain very briefly the fact that once the Kington mineral is harvested from the sea and comes back to our factory, it goes through a very, very special process. But it's important to understand that we use no heat, no ultraviolet light, no gamma irradiation. We don't use any of these common processes because it would destroy the unique characteristics of the Kington mineral. We use a special cold purification process to make sure that this product is absolutely perfect. If you can make a note, okay? I was at our factory, which is in Europe, and we opened a vial or an ampule of Kington mineral that was 80 years old. 80 years old. We opened it up. There was several, and we drank it, tasted it, we analyzed it. It's still perfect after 80 years. So you really have to appreciate how special this product is, how unique this product is. It is not like anything else in the world. Other companies say that they have similar products. Nothing is like Kington mineral. We have got all kinds of certification. We have all kinds of awards that have been given to the Kington mineral. You can look at the design of the special, what we call the flagpole. It is unique, it's special, it's glass, so you got to be careful with it. But it's very easy to use, and it maintains the same motion as happens in the sea. So this is also a very, very special part of what makes Kington mineral so unique. As I mentioned, in our next slide, you can see some examples of the certification, documentation. All of that is on file. We can make that available. No point to spend a lot of time talking about it today. Just remember, this product has been used for more than 100 years. It has gone through extensive testing, studies, trials, clinical trials. It is one of the most well-researched products on earth. So who needs Kington mineral? Who should take Kington mineral? The simple answer is everybody. But let's just take one at a time. Let's talk about children. Kids are growing. Kids are picky eaters. Kids don't like their vegetables. Some kids don't even like fruit. So children, because their brain is growing, their bones are growing, their body is growing, they need Kington mineral. Working adults, the stress, the pressure, sometimes the lack of sleep, irregular eating hours, so many factors go into the need for Kington mineral. You must have the right amount, the right kind, the right balance. That's why Kington mineral is so important. Let's talk about women. Every one of us has a mother. Women go every month through a cycle that puts a tremendous stress on the body's minerals. Women need even more minerals than men. So it's important to understand that you cannot ignore the minerals that you need. Let's talk about elderly people. We will, all of us, get older. And as we get older, our cells don't function quite as well as they used to. Our mind sometimes gets a little bit fuzzy. Part of that is because the mineral balance is not correct. By using Quinton Mineral, women and elderly people will see a tremendous change. They will see an improvement in their overall health, in their well-being, because the minerals are there and they're in the right balance. What about people who are very athletic? What about people who love sports? People who, if you skip to that next slide, yeah. People who love to exercise. Doesn't matter what kind. Tai Chi, yoga. I love tennis. And sometimes my tennis match will take 3 hours. I take 3 vials of Quinton Mineral. 1 before I play, 1 in the middle of my match, and 1 at the end of the match. Because I know that my body needs the minerals. And it's the same with anybody who is very active. One other group of people that we want to mention. People who have illness. People who have what we call chronic issues. These people really need, more than ever, the right balance and the right amount of minerals so that they can overcome these conditions and that they can feel better. Because nothing is more important than good health. You can have lots and lots of money, but if you're sick all of the time, the money really has no meaning. Good health is a gift, and Quinton Mineral is one of the key ingredients to our body's good health. So we have reached the end of our time. Before I get down from the stage, I would like to make sure that all of you, once again, understand how much of this should you take, when should you take it. Personally, I will take 1, we call it a flak pull. I will take 1 in the morning when I wake up, about 30 minutes before I eat. Because that way my body can absorb the minerals and the nutrients very, very quickly, very, very easily. If you prefer to eat and take the Quinton Mineral later, if you can wait an hour or 2 after you eat, that's the best time. So most people, especially in the beginning, will want to take 2 flak pulls. 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening. Some people will take 2 in the morning, 2 in the evening. It really depends on your body, your activity, the state of your health. But remember this. Quinton Mineral has the nutrition, the essential elements, the balance of minerals, the unique form, bioavailable, crystalloid form, so that your body can absorb, utilize, and begin to get healthier and healthier and stronger. So here's something that I would like to end with. I would like for each and every one of you to understand that if you will start using Quinton Mineral, if you change nothing else, just use Quinton Mineral, you will see a difference. You will feel better over time. You will have more energy, more clarity of thought. Because if you use Quinton Mineral, you will definitely have and enjoy a healthier life. So in conclusion, let me just say thank you, 谢谢你, to all of you for spending your time. I know some of you have come a very long way, all the way from Kaohsiung. Thank you so much for letting me spend time with you. I hope to be back soon. I want to thank Anthony for the fantastic translation. And remember, this is a tremendous opportunity for you to improve your health And it's an opportunity for you to help other people improve their health. And if you're new to Elkin, you will learn that if you want, Elkin can be a pathway to not just better health, but a better life. So, thank you for coming. I hope to see you again soon. 谢谢。